Hi everyone, we're going to do a bit of a live with this new product. I've got my gloves on, I've got some ruler grips on my rulers, and I have my feed dogs down, I have my top thread in, I need to adjust my top tension, and I'm going to give this a burl. This is the first time using them, and this is a high shank machine, so they should work beautifully, and my ruler foot won't bounce, so that's even better. You would bring your bobbin up to the top just to grab a hold of it and tie it off and everything, but for this demo I'm going to just take it nice and steady. And if I want to stop, I can stop in that little corner there and just reposition my hands. Oh, for days, a bit of a jump. Come up to this point here and stop with the needle in the down position. I'm going to move my ruler all the way back over to the start. Oops, no I'm not. I'm going to, what am I doing? Go back where I was. Over here. And then I can turn it around. I've got a bit of thread hanging in there. And now I can come back the other way and do the other side. I can put it on an angle. I can go wherever I'll choose, as long as I don't cross over the lines, and I can make this into almost like a meandering type of cloud, and we can go on. Off we go. Probably going a little bit slow, my stitches are a bit big, but it means that you can see what I'm doing really easily. I'll just speed her up a little. That's a bit better. And when I get to the end, stop again. All the way back. You can cut off if you want to, and we're going to come over this way and we're going to fill up this area. Oops, days. I'm just going to stop there and cut off, and you can see how you can just stitch that out. Good afternoon everyone. The other way of doing it is having a line, so if we get a marker and get a line, so give yourself plenty of room. You know you're going to need, well, there's your center line, it's marked on your piece, so you want to make sure you've got plenty of room. And I'm just going to mark a line here. So if you're doing a border, and machine, bring that back, place your ruler underneath, and you would put that center line mark on your actual white line that you've drawn. Drop your foot in the down position. Oops, the days, I just did cut off. And start stitching. I haven't used rulers in a while, it feels weird. And the foot seems to sit comfortably in between the two layers. Got it there, and just stop and turn it this way. Put your black line back on the center line the best you can, and continue on this way. Need to reposition myself. Oops, the days. Got a bit caught. Oh, I know why. Because this thing here is sitting up. Just hold that down. Oops. And then you can turn it that way. And back over here. And then flip it that way. Hope you can all see. And I might, just might get my Facebook up so I can see what you guys are asking me, because I can't see anything, so bear with me. And there we go. Can you do this on any machine? Marion McEwen, yes you can. You can do it on any high shank machine with this. These rulers are good for high shank machines. And I'm going to, and you just need a ruler foot, and the ruler grips do help because they help stop that ruler from moving so much on your fabric. Little sandpaper dots can work as well if you don't have them. Here to that one, just going to cut off and show you what it looks like in a line. Now you can continue on the whole way and just keep making those clouds, and you can come across and then come in and do the opposite on the next row. So if that makes sense to you. So that's the cotton candy, or candy cotton, which is that one. And let's just do, I'm only going to do the small ones while we're here, because I don't have a ruler table on, so I just want to just grab a couple of little ones. Oh, here we go. There's a little meander. So we can do a little meander, which is similar to a basically a stipple, but not as detailed. And holding that down and needle down, get my thread out of the way, got my thread there, hanging on. can you look, low shank machines, what will happen is that the ruler's too thick to go behind here, like in if I just move the camera. No, it's not going to do it. In behind here, hang on, let me lift the machine up a little. In behind here, that will be too low and it won't sit, it won't miss the ruler. So these rulers won't work. I've asked about getting some low shank ones in. They don't make them at the moment, but that is hopefully coming. So you could use them for low shank to draw the lines out. That's a possibility as well. And like I said, this is the first time using them. They've only just arrived today. So I'm still getting my bearings. Oh, bit of a jump. And when you get to the end, you stop, turn it around, and off you go again. So, or you can go like all the way back, because I don't want to cut off. If I cut off, so I can go like that. Either, it's pretty much the same. So we just keep going and continue on. It's the same one side as the other, so I don't know why I even bothered. The one thing you do have to watch is that you don't push down too hard on the ruler. Putting a lot of pressure on that ruler will create resistance. Oops, days. Myself a little bit skew if there. There we go. We line up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and you don't want to create any more resistance than what you've already got. And it'll make a nice big pattern across the whole of your quilt or whatever project you're working on. Nearly got my finger caught. And there you go. So you've got now a meander. Can I ask what machine low versus high shank? So that most home sewing machines are high shank, like say brother in their steady. Okay, Hannah. How thick are these and how much, please? Cindy O'Brien, these are 6mm, and they are for your high shank machines. There's 10 of them. They're $25 each. A slip mat or a table. Yeah, no slip mat or table. And if you buy the whole lot of 10, then you'll get them at $200 for the 10. They are literally just hot off getting them. So just got them. So that's one. Then we've got another one, which is a swirl. There's lots of different styles. So you can place it in like that. And when you do your swirl, put down. And as far as a high shank, when I know that's a high shank, and I'll tell you why I know. When I put my foot in the down position, my machine foot, not pedal, put my middle finger, pointer finger like that, right? Which you can't see very well. Oh, let's try and do this without making too much movement. There it is there. When I put my finger like, come on, there. That screw is well above my finger. That's what tells me it's a high shank. If that was touching my finger, I would be considering, if it's above, like above my finger, then I would consider it to be a low shank. Okay. Yep, bit of a jump. Okay, and then I can move that around. So what I've done is I've come in, all the way in on one side of this, so all the way in on one side, and then I've gone around to the outside, pushing on the outside of this, and I got to that black line and I'm stopping, and I'm going to go into my next one. Oops, there we go. So I'm using the inside of the template first. I am going to go over my little clouds because I'm running out of room. Much easier with a table. You've got more room. Go into the center and then go to the outside edge and then back out. Like that. And then come all the way back to that black line that's on your template. And then you would repeat, move it again, and on you'd go to the next one. I'll show you that. So there's your swirls, see? Hi Judy. I might get one later on can seem to get away with replacing or repairing things today. Need new car battery. Oh gosh, that's not good. Jaden had to get a new get his what do they call it? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, he had a flat tire. All right. What am I doing? Go over there, you silly bugger. Okay, so this one I haven't used before, so it'll be interesting to see what pattern it does. Just going to bring that up. Got a feeling you go up to here. If you go down up to here, and then you're going to, I don't know, maybe I should wait before I play with that one. All right, so I'll go up to here. So I go down. Oh yeah, we're going to go on one and then on the other. So if I go on this inside line, I wonder if you go from there and then you're back. No, it's got to be able to do the same thing, isn't it? So it needs to figure out the pattern now, because it's braid. So let me just have a look at it. Just found you have a foot on your machine or not. Yeah, I do. I have a ruler foot. Okay, so we go that way. Oh, I know. You're going to go all the way one way, so you'll repeat and then you'll come back the other way. Does that make sense? So you'll end up crossing over, which will create a braid. So yeah, that makes it too hard for me today. Don't want to. What's this one? Heart border. Oh, the dog's going off. Hey. All right, so let's go to here. Oi. All right. Hey. Okay, so let's start here. Let's move it over this way so we've got a bit of room. Let's try the heart border. All right, needle down, and let's do this. I think you're going to get a heart on either side of the border, if I'm looking at this right. So stop there. Then I'm thinking you're going to turn it over. Yeah. You'll line up a line. My line's going to be crooked because I haven't got anything to line it up to. Penny. And then you'll come down to this one. And stop there. Turn it over again. And come around. You would have ruled lines for this one, like on your quilt. So you've got heart ones there. You see the heart? There you go. So you'll make a top and tail heart. It is cute, yeah. So these are some of them. That's only a few. So that's the heart one, heart border. The braid border I haven't really had a go at much. The bubbles I'll do next. I've done the swirl and I've done the small meander. And there's also a diamond fan, so you can then turn it and turn it, that sort of thing. When you start, you start at one of these lines. All right, so I'd start at that one and I would go either way. Either way is fine. So you start at one, you would finish at the other. That sort of thing. So that's that one. Then you've got one called Which Way, which I haven't had a go at yet. And obviously you'll have a line there. So you'll go one way and you'll go all the way across your border. And then you'll turn it around and come back the other way, and it'll make like a loopy. That one I did, which was the candy cotton. Oh, that's cotton on there. The braid I haven't had a go at. These are pretty groovy. They are. The heart one comes out nice. It does, doesn't it? This is the holly, so it'll make a shape of a holly, and then you've got your berries there. So that's your hollies and berry. I haven't had a go at that one yet. This one here, I'm thinking you're going to go, looking at that shape, you're going to come up. I'm just looking at the shape. So if you start, okay, start here. Okay, all right, let's have a go at that. I might have enough room. Let's see. All right, let's see what do we do. It's got a start and stop, which is nice. It's got a bottom line. Let's start doing that. Like I say, I've literally only just opened up the boxes. Oops, a days. That's because that fits. And make sure that's down far enough. And then back that way. Back that way, and here, stop, move over, line up your stitches with the lines that are on the actual template, and come out again, Oh, this is groovy. I like this. If you had a line drawn on your quilt again, you would have a really cool pattern coming out. There's another cool border. And then over. I'm running out of fabric. Bit of a wobble there. And we'll finish it off on that one. And that, they look like jelly babies, they do. And there, look at that. How cool is that? So, or you can go that way, whichever way you go. That way or that way. So they're pretty cool. Hi, Claire. So that is some of them for you to have a look at. I'll bring it down here. You've got your swirl, which is pretty damn cool. Your heart border. The bubbles border, you've got your cloudy sort of candy cotton one, you've got a meander, and then this one here is a larger stipple, which is great. They're 25 each, so you can choose which one you want. That is the bubbles, but like I say, there's 10 of them, and you can get a discount of $50, so you'll get the whole lot of 10 for only $200 instead of $250, which I think is a damn good deal. So encourage you to get a whole set. I thought I would do a good deal. So that's all of them. So I'm just going to see if I can zoom out a little and you can see them. What thread did you use? Deb Perrin. I used my cheap, really cheap thread. The one that's, what they call it, poly. And it's $35 for a box of 60 threads, and they're 50 weight. And if I take this one out, it's the bright yellow. That's the one I used. So really cheap thread, nothing special. And bobbin thread was Deco Bob, and the top needle was a size 90. And the more you do, I think the better you get at it, of course. But yeah, I'm liking all those. So there you go. Aren't they cool? Aren't they cool? Oh, I think they're cool. But that's just me. What do I know? So there you are, ladies. So there's some more for you to have a look at and use. If you have a low shank, you can draw them. They are wide enough. Yeah, I do, Claire. Yep. There's 60 different colours. Should do a monthly pay as you go over 10 months. Well, you can split the bill up into an afterpay thing over 10 months. You could, yeah. So you can actually draw them out. So if you're wanting to, you can get your pencil in there and draw them out if you want to, and use them that way as well. So if you don't have a ruler foot, you can still use them as a template. They are pretty durable. They are 6mm. They're going to go with your high shank machines, or your industrial machines, or your long arm machines. They will work with all those. But like I say, you can use them as a stencil and draw out your design. But you can see how you can come in, then you can follow it back, and off you go again. And you can draw out your whole row, your whole quilt, and then bang, you're ready to go. All you got to do is quilt it. The hard part's done, figuring out what you're going to do. There you go, guys. So that is my last video for the day. It's nearly 4:30 here in the afternoon. I'm going to call it a day and catch up with you guys really soon. Thanks for joining me again.